Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how I use chalk or soft pastels. I've had a lot of questions about how I use them because if you've watched my Rec With Me videos, you'll see that on almost every page I do use chalk pastels. The reason why I love using chalk pastels on a Rec This journal or even just an artwork is because you just get a lot of vibrancy from them and they're super easy to blend to just make some really nice backgrounds. So as you can see here, as I'm showing you some of my pages from the Rec This journal, it just creates a really vibrant, nice background. You can see some of the pages I start with a light colour in the middle and gradually fade out to a really dark colour. By going around the outside of different pages like this newspaper one and the butterfly one, it's great to create different effects. So with this one it sort of looks aged and old. Alright, so I'm going to start by choosing this vibrant purple pastel and showing you the 3 different lines you can create. So the first line you can create is a really thin line. This is great for very fine details. The next line is easily blendable as well, but the last one is the one that I use the most, and that is to blend backgrounds. There are also heaps of different ways that you can choose to blend pastels with, but I'm going to show you the 3 ways that I've used and the ones that I like the most. It's super handy to keep a wet wipe next to you. I find blending with chalks, it gets very messy. So after each colour I wipe my hands. So the first option is a cotton bud or a Q-tip. The next option is water with a paintbrush. And the last option to blend is just using your finger, which I use the most and I find it's just the easiest. So the next option is using your cotton bud. So with this you can sort of create a cloud effect. It's probably the second most vibrant option of blending out of my 3. It's super easy if you want to get into a very tight corner of a painting or in the corner of a book. So the last option would be to use water to blend. So I would recommend actually blending if you were going to blend multiple colours together. I'd blend with a Q-tip or your finger first and then add water for the vibrancy. So you can see there that there are 3 completely different ways to get 3 different results from the chalk pastels. And if you weren't happy with the vibrancy, you can continually layer more layers on top. I just did 1 layer so it's not as vibrant. So now I'm going to show you how to layer different colours and make a really nice blend. So I'm just grabbing a light blue and then on top of that I'm getting a dark blue. Taking each colour, I'm trying to overlap the colours so that you can create a really nice transition and blend. So now I'm just blending it all together with my finger, starting at the top colour and just gradually working my way down. So this time I'm not going to be cleaning my finger on the wet wipe. The key here is that I've still got a bit of residue from the colour before I move on to the next colour. So it really creates that nice blend. So now I'm just going to be showing you with a mini artwork, nothing special, just how I use chalk pastels. So I'm starting with a lighter colour in the middle and then going out slowly. So I'm going to be creating like a bit of a galaxy sort of painting and just seeing how it goes. So now for the fine details, I'm going to be using a Tombow fine liner marker, but this is normally where you could step in with a chalk pastel pencil to do the fine details. I just like the sharp, crisp lines on the markers, but you can easily use the pencils as well. Alright, so how I set my paintings, and especially on the Wreck This channel as well, everyone's asked because the chalk pastels easily transfer. I literally just spray a tiny bit of hairspray, not a lot. You can buy a setting spray from a craft store, but hairspray is just as easy and it's readily available. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.